Everything.
Good morning, good morning. Good morning, Linda.
Good morning.
Good morning, Deirdre. And thank you for sharing. Oh, it's Women's Day. I didn't know that. Well, happy Women's Day, all you women out there. And welcome, welcome, welcome. Let's get all the P's in here. Somebody call them in. I just shared out that we're online. And hopefully we'll get y'all in here. But first, we do the heart brain. Hand on your heart and slow down the breathing. Breathe in slowly, breathe in love, and exhale love. Breathe in joy and let it back out to the world. Breathe in peace and let's spread peace all over the place. And then hug somebody. You can bring them right into your heart, say their name out loud or to yourself or type it in, and let's get our P's in here. Where is everybody? Come on, P's.
Saturday morning, too.
You can do it. Oh, it's a great day to have a great day. Are you having a great day?
I am.
And doesn't she look all bright-eyed this morning?
I woke up at 4:45.
Oh, my goodness.
So I was already taking my first nap.
I gotcha. Well, I did that time vortex thing again, and I took my phone into the bathroom with me because I thought there is no way that I go in there and then I'm late for the show because I'm awake, I'm up, I'm going in, brushing my teeth, peeing, and I actually watched the time just fly. I look at it, it's like, okay, it's 4 after. All right, I'm still good. I'm right outside the bedroom where I'm going to be doing this. I look again, it's 6 after. I'm like, how can that be? It just goes like that. It's craziness. Good morning, Joanne. Oh, Deirdre gave you a heart hug.
Oh.
That's so sweet. Yeah, I'm leaving Linda today.
Oh.
I know. We've had some good times together.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, it went fast, didn't it?
It did, yeah.
It feels like I just got here.
I know.
Yeah. I mean, you wouldn't know it from the room because
Well,
wherever I go, it's like a tornado hits.
I'm glad you felt right at home.
I do. I always feel at home with you, Linda. All right, so where is everybody? And those of you that are here, how you doing? What's going on with you today? And what's going on with you today?
I'm here.
She is here in beautiful Ocala. And the weather's been good. I mean, it hasn't been 90s. And she says that's okay.
It changes 30 to 40 degrees a day. Like it'll be 36 in the morning and warm up to the 70s.
How is
It's
that?
strange.
How does it do that?
I don't know.
I don't understand that. Yeah, because like when I was up in Tennessee, it would be 30 and then it would stay 30.
Yeah.
or maybe go up to 40.
Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, it's already the 8th of March. I looked at my clock this morning. I'm going, it can't be the 8th.
No.
But it really is. All right. I think we have peas talking, but they're not here. Where is everybody? Go grab somebody. Okay, Brandy's trying to wake up. I think she's here, but she hasn't said anything yet. Auntie Jean. Blue Jean. Kathy. Come on, you guys. I know you're awake. Well, I guess they don't want to be with us, so we'll just be by ourselves. Good morning, Leo. Leo, how are you doing? So good to see you on Cuppa, and we've been praying for you and praying for a speedy recovery. And there's our Brandy girl. Yes, when Linda told me she was going to be on with me, I was so excited. I don't get co-host very often, but I love it.
Thank you. How did the move go, Brandy?
You know, that's my least favorite thing to do. I know you just did it.
I just did it, yeah.
Yeah. Boxes. They can be a nightmare, can't they? Like, what's in that box? And then you leave it for a couple of years.
Find out tomorrow.
You leave it for a couple of years, and then it's like, oh, do I want to know what's in that box?
Yeah.
Leo still can't breathe right, but I'm much better. Oh, I'm so glad. Well, let's get you breathing right. And perhaps I get to see you while I'm down here this time. That would be awesome. You're on the wrong page. There's not a wrong page. If you're here, everybody's here. We're in and battling mice. Oh, no. Battling mice in the new place.
Oh, yuck.
That is a yuck.
What a way to start.
But you'll get it all cleared out.
Tell them to pack their bags.
That's right. Say, hey, open that box over there.
Oh, you're here to do something.
Oh, Brandy, I'm so grateful that you got that home. Yeah, what a blessing. And look at it happen it seems like so quickly. Once you heard that you needed to do it, it came to be for you. So we all got behind you and lifted you up for that. All right, so everybody else, what's going on? I don't understand where our peas are. Anyway, what else is happening? We have the angel class coming up this coming Wednesday, and we're talking about Archangel Barachiel. So if you want to learn about manifesting, Barachiel is your angel. So that's Wednesday night, 7 p.m. Eastern. And what else is happening? Tomorrow, Dr. Ruth Anderson and I will do a meditation, and then we have the afternoon cuppa at 2 p.m. tomorrow. And these are all in Eastern time. So what's going on with you all? Dustin's taking care of the mice. I'm sure it is beautiful out in the country. And yes, everyone got behind you, Brandy. That's a big key to it. We helped you to manifest that. Linda's a great manifester, aren't you?
I am. I believe in it. So,
That's the key.
yeah.
When you can believe it, you will see it.
I'm trying for the lottery, seriously.
Yeah, I'm not consistent with that. It's like every so often I'll get on a kick and I'm like, okay, I gotta buy the mega, I gotta buy the Powerball, and nothing happens, and so I give up. And I know I say never, never, ever give up, but I do. Good morning, Erica.
Hi.
She says hi to you. Good morning, Suzanne Millard. Thank you for being with us on the
Susie.
weekend. How about a Kuan Yin card? Since everybody's being so quiet. It's really funny because UPs are either very, very talkative or you're very, very quiet. I don't know what to expect when I come on in the mornings. There's my friend Don Baker. Good morning. Oh, Erica, I'm so glad you're here. We're going to see if Linda will pull a Kuan Yin card for us this morning.
Sure.
There you go, my dear.
Like stuck.
Mm-hmm. They're not a new deck, but I don't use them that often, so
Sorry to touch
they
it, but
feel like they're new. All right, we have the card, and there's Jim Mershon. Good morning. Happy Saturday to you and to everyone on here. All right, so the card from Kuan Yin is keeping it simple. Your mind may convince you that manifesting your destiny is more difficult or complex than it needs to be. Yet, the guidance of the Divine Mother is to keep things simple. Do what you can do and let go of everything else. Doesn't that sound simple?
it certainly does.
But what do? We complicate it.
Of course. We're human.
It's like cooking something. Oh, let me add some more of that in. Let me add this in. When it can be so simple. You just follow the recipe, you do what it says. It's like, voila, there's the dish. But we have to always test it and change. We humans like change. We don't like doing something and thinking, oh, it's great just the way it is.
That's me.
That's our nature, isn't it?
Yeah.
Let me see what else I can add in there to it. And Suzanne just got done feeding the doggies and trying to keep Lily from jumping and stretching so the sutures don't rupture. The biopsy will be in 10 days. Well, let's pray that Lily is absolutely perfect and that everything is working perfectly. And Suzanne, finally, first weekend off after 3 weeks of working them. Oh my goodness, girl. Yeah, that's tough. So I'm glad you're taking a day for you. Put your foot down and say, no, this is me time. Good morning, Brookie and Dylan and Max. Just notice the rest of the piece. Yeah, well, there's some in here. We don't have everybody yet. And Brandy says, Mama Deirdre was just talking to me about that. I complicate the heck out of things. We do. And when we step back and become the observer of what we're doing, then we realize what we're doing. Yeah, it's the self-awareness, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Because so many times we just do things automatically.
Right, without thinking.
Just go into that automatic mode, doing, and making ourselves crazy. And the angels say, hit the pause button. Just pause. Step back, breathe, and then reassess. What am I doing? Karen Palmer has a statement. Wait, what am I thinking? And isn't that a good one?
It is, yeah.
What am I thinking? Because sometimes when you find yourself in that frantic, crazy state, you can just stop for a minute. I'd say pause. Hit the pause. Step back. Okay, what am I thinking here? What am I doing? Regroup.
Hopefully it's not stinking thinking.
You do a lot of that. I do a lot of that. Not so much as I used to do, but sometimes I do. You get caught up in that what if, and that's the part that trips us up. We try to project something, right? We project the worst possible scenario instead of saying, oh, wait a minute, this could go right.
Which you could be manifesting.
Well, you always manifest with your thoughts.
Right. So I'm saying you can manifest a bad scenario by thinking, those thoughts.
Yeah. Because whichever way our thoughts go, that's where our focus is, and that's what comes to us. Yeah. I saw Kathy Hand come in.
Good morning.
And Annie 7 says, I love y'all. Well, we love you. And
Yes,
Grayson right back. Is Grayson there with you, or is he with his dad? Because I want to say hi to the little guy if he's there. And what else? Oh, Lillian from Norway is here.
Hi, Lily.
Oh, so good to see you, Lily.
Lily and I go way back.
I know you do. You introduced Lily to me.
I did.
And Suzanne says, it's me time. I love that. And Kathy says, it's so good to see you.
Thank you.
Oh, Brandy held Leo in a heart hug today. That's so sweet. Let's give Leo all the hugs we can give him. Get him all better. Oh no, Suzanne has bats in the wall by the chimney.
Bats in the belfry.
Bats in the belfry. I've never been a fan of them.
No.
I've seen them sometimes at night, like when it's dark and you're outside, you can see them flying.
They do like mosquitoes, so there's something good about them.
Yeah, I know everything has a good part to it and a purpose, but I keep my distance.
Yeah, me too.
Like, I'll love you from over here.
Yeah, right.
Andrea, oh, look at you with the beautiful flowers you brought in to us. And Kathy gets to prepare the spare room for a possible visitor next weekend. Who's coming to visit you? See how curious we are.
Yeah.
You can't tell us something and not tell us all of it. Flying mice. Oh my gosh.
Right.
I guess that's kind of what they are, the bats.
Yeah.
That's what they look like, is flying mice. Oh, Grayson's not there. Well, you got me time, so enjoy that time. Do something for you this weekend. And Lillian says, yes, we do, Linda.
Yep.
We do go back, way, way back. Linda and I go way back. Back before Cuppa and before Angelic River family. Oh, time to get a cat, Brandy.
Yeah.
I used to have a little mouser. That's what I call the ones that go after the mice. And she would bring me a mouse almost daily. She'd go out. She was an indoor-outdoor, and there was a big field by where I lived. And she brought me presents.
Yeah, I'm sure she was very proud of herself.
Oh, she was so proud. And she didn't understand why I wasn't happy with my present. But yeah, I'd open the door, and there she's standing, so proud with the mouse in her mouth. Yeah, the nature of animals, right? And Suzanne says, as long as they don't sit on the couch with me, I'll be all right.
Yeah.
Well, that would be a little surprise, wouldn't it? Good morning, Charlie Coons. I'm so glad you're here. And Brandy says they can please move outside and eat mosquitoes.
Yeah.
Have a healthy diet of them, right? And that's another creature I don't get along with. I don't understand why they're here.
The bats?
No, the mosquitoes.
Oh, yeah, really.
I know everything's supposed to have a purpose, And I honor all of God's creation, but those mosquitoes,
trust our patience.
Noah could have left them off the ark. I'm going to go back in time to that timeline and warn him.
Yeah, really.
like, don't let them on board. Kathy likes seeing the bats fly in her backyard in the summer. They can stay outside, though.
Yeah,
definitely. Suzanne says, chocolates on the... You're having a visit from Suzanne. Oh, my gosh, you
nice.
lucky girl. Oh, beautiful. I'm so glad the two of you are getting together. And Linda, you look younger since the last time Lily saw you.
Well,
And
thank you.
She says, must talk one day.
Yes. We've had some really nice talks.
Erica, you had a bouncer once? What's a bouncer? I don't know.
What's a bouncer?
I don't know.
Oh.
That's what she typed in. Milky, hello, welcome. And Annie, you and Grayson can't stand the mosquitoes. Yeah, you've got a lot of them there in Louisiana.
A lot of water.
Trust me. I'm in New Orleans every summer, August especially, and sometimes August and September. And that is that's the challenge. You have to really load up on something to keep them from biting you when you're there. Okay. I said hello. I think is it Milky or Mickey? I'm not sure. Hello and welcome. Thank you for being with us this morning. And Brandy says maybe it's Mouser.
Mouser.
The bouncer is probably a Mouser.
Yeah.
You gotta love autocorrect. You know, it just gives us a laugh sometimes. And what else we got? Lily says many special experiences happened to me yesterday. And continues, has to do with my dad. You know, Linda.
Yes, I know.
Okay, and Erica's jealous that Kathy and Suzanne are getting together. Yeah, I love it when you all get together. Any of the P's. It's just beautiful energy. Oh, Brandy's allergic to mosquitoes. Yeah, me too. I get the big welts when they bite me. All right. Well, how about a few messages this morning? I've got the treasures here. We can pick some pages. And I'll have Linda pick the first one. Which book do you want, Linda?
This one here.
It's the newest book. She's choosing 333 Angelic Whispers. This page. Maybe that one?
Sure. I can't see it from here.
When you close your eyes and shut out all physical distractions that would tell you where you are and whether it is day or night on your planet, you can be anywhere in space or time. How does this relate to the life you are living and your concept of time? Your outer state reflects your inner state. Whatever we're seeing, and I put that in quotes, that's our experience. So I love this. Let's try it. Close your eyes. If you safely can do that. Don't do it if you're driving. Close your eyes. And where are you? There's nothing to tell you when you close your eyes. If it's morning, if it's nighttime, the room that you're in, nothing at all. And you can be anywhere you want to be. Isn't that beautiful? Mm-hmm. I love that. When I meditate with my eyes closed. And all of a sudden, it's like spirit just takes over and just guides wherever I want to be. And wherever spirit wants to show me something or teach me something. And it's just a beautiful experience. It's like when we were kids and we would daydream.
Mm-hmm.
It's the same thing. And we haven't lost touch with that unless we've allowed ourselves to. We can still daydream. Do you ever daydream?
Yes, quite a bit.
And I know you were a teacher, Linda. Did you ever catch any of your kids daydreaming when they were in
Uh,
class?
Quite a lot. Quite a lot.
It was something I did a lot of. Yeah. I think I was just happy to be out of my home.
Yeah.
And so I would be in a safe place that I could just sit there and allow my dream to happen. You know, if I closed my eyes or even just stared at one spot, and I could go wherever I wanted to go. I could travel. I could be in Paris. I could be anywhere. And that's the beauty of it. Just close your eyes and go wherever it is that you allow yourself to go.
That's when I find objects. Somebody asks me. I can see it's like daydreaming, but I'm awake and I can see the place where things are.
Because you've shut out all distractions,
Yeah.
right?
Mm-hmm.
And that's the key. We shut
Yeah.
out all distractions, and then it's just us.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, Linda's amazing at remote viewing and finding things. Anybody here experienced that with Linda? Because I know several of you have asked her to help you find things or um, just give some direction of where they might look for something. So let me know if you have had that experience with her. Brandy still daydreams all the time.
Just when you're not when you're driving.
And Brandy, you did it for the same reason. Yeah, I think that's a common thing for a lot of us that are light workers or that have awakened to who we truly are. We've had experiences that were not real pleasant, those sandpaper experiences, but they made us who we are. And when we can daydream about how we would like our life to be, then we're focused on that and not on all of those unpleasant experiences. And Lily has experienced remote viewing with you.
Yes, we have.
And Annie says, I've had that experience with Linda just the other day with Grayson's medicine.
Did she find it?
Did you find the medicine, Annie? We'd like inquiring minds want to know. And Leo says, Linda, can you do a remote viewing and find my soulmate?
There you go.
Oh, Leo, we're praying for that. Let's all help
Yeah.
Leo manifest that. I think that would be beautiful. Leo is an amazing individual. Absolutely love your energy, Leo, and I would love to see that happen for you. But you got to do it while I'm here in Florida so I can approve. Mama approved.
If I pick him, I'm sure you'll approve.
Yeah. And he didn't find the medicine yet. That is strange, isn't it?
Was it in pill form or liquid?
Suzanne hasn't lost anything, but has been in the presence of my beautiful Linda, and
Yes.
she loves you.
Well, thank you.
And Kathy, I'm getting a headache. Bob is grinding up meat to make
Ew.
gyros. Is that how you say it? Gyros.
I don't know.
A rough night here since around 11, since 1:30 a.m. Oh, I'm sorry, Kathy. Well, breathe in. Close your eyes. Go somewhere that you want to be. And exhale. New perspective. And let that headache just float away. All right. I have somebody else that picked a page. Where did it go? Page 42.
There's a squirrel right though. He just jumped down.
She has the most amazing squirrels. They come right up to the window where I'm at, and I've seen them out back. All right, so book 1, the tiny book of angel messages, and page 42, Brandy says. Let's go there. This is the tiniest of all of them. They got a little bit fatter with each one. All right, page 42. When you feed your mind positive thoughts and remind yourself in your inner conversations about your unlimited potential, then you are creating an environment conducive to transformation. Feed your mind positive thoughts. And what do? We question everything. We might have that positive thought that comes in and we're like, nah, that can't happen for me, right? We start to go into that ego thought of doubt and is that real? And yeah, maybe for somebody else, but not for me. You ever said that?
Yeah. But then I try to snap out of it.
Yeah. And that's it. We have a choice. We can either stay in that negative Nelly thinking, like, it's okay for Linda to have it, but that's not for me. Or somebody gets a miracle or something happens. Oh, I'm so happy for them, but
What about me?
I may never get my miracle. We start to doubt, and when you're doubting God and the ability for miracles to happen in your life. So going back to that word that everybody cringes at, trust. Trust. And like we said earlier, when you believe it, you will see it.
Mm-hmm.
That's what the trust is all about, helping to bring in the miracles. Let's see what else. Anybody else have a page? Annie said it's in pill form in a green bottle. Well, that helps. That narrows it down.
I told Andy I thought maybe Grayson put it in his backpack thinking he would need it at school, or, kids think things differently than we do sometimes. Like, oh, it's important, I should take it with me or something.
Mm-hmm.
Not being bad, just trying to be thoughtful.
Right. Yeah. I mean, it couldn't just disappear into thin air. So it's got to be there somewhere. Theo. Theo says, I have roamed the world in search of a soulmate, but every time I search, I only find myself. I think I might be two souls in one.
It's very possible. I think it's like they say you're looking for love, and when you're looking very hard, then you just stop and relax, and it's like a butterfly. It lights on your shoulder. So it's there.
Yeah, I think when we have that desire for anything in our life, it's put there for a purpose. And when we focus on it and we step back and pause, then we can look at it more clearly and say, oh, yeah, I see that now. So maybe just allow it, because I know you've been searching, and sometimes we think we have to do something, right,
Mm-hmm.
to
Right.
get what we want. But sometimes that's not the case. We don't have to do, we just have to be. And we're in that be state, then we're in an allowing state.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not us doing it, it's the miracle of it coming to us. So just my thoughts on it.
Mm-hmm.
What else? Page 8 in the tiny book. Okay, Lily Ann, let's see what page 8 has to say. Allow for the moments of remembering your magnificence. Connect in with who you truly are, and at the end of the day, give thanks to yourself for embracing it. How many times do we remember to thank ourselves? We think sometimes, oh, that's being egotistic. If we We say something about how good we did or what a great job we did. But it's not being an ego. That's just recognizing that we are magnificent beings. And we are. We were created to succeed. We were created to enjoy this thing called life. So give thanks for anything that you allow, anything that you do, and just for showing up. And I give thanks for all of you who showed up this morning. You're here and part of this beautiful, amazing family that's been created. I'm so happy that you're here. Oh, you're welcome, Lillian. And Brookie says, book 2, page 34. Okay, well, this is book 2. I love all of these, and I try not to have a favorite, but this cover I think is just amazing.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so book 2, page 34, and I'm missing some comments. Suzanne says, Leo, your soulmate will come when you don't expect it, and it will be in divine time. She's been listening to me. I use that phrase all the time, that whatever is supposed to happen will happen in divine time. Lily says, I maybe will start soon to write the book from my trip to where my father worked in the mines and tell his story and all the photos from my trip to see where he worked in, I can't pronounce that, where the polar bears live. Ooh, wouldn't that be awesome, Lily? Please do that. Annie says she will look some more for her medicine. And Brandy says, Teri, I'm feeling that message in my soul. Oh, sweet one. Thank you for showing up today to get your message. And Deirdre, thank you for the prayers. After this message from the tiny book, we'll go into our prayer time. Kathy, some coworkers have been concerned and overthinking what might happen to our government contracted lab. Been trying to tell them to just stay present and to not project. That's it, because you don't know until we know, right? And the projecting of what could be, we sometimes go into the worst possible scenario. We sometimes look at what could go wrong instead of what could go right. And like we said earlier, you manifest with your thoughts.
Mm-hmm.
If you think it and if you believe it, then you might be pleasantly surprised that things will go your way. All right, page 34. Hold on to each other, not out of fear, but out of knowingness that what you are doing is creating change. Hold the vision of peace reigning everywhere. I love that. And then I'm going to read the next one after it. Believe in yourself, like a butterfly believes it can fly, and you will find that nothing is impossible. I like that one.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we don't think about that, about the butterfly when it comes out of the cocoon. What is it thinking? You know, it's gone through this whole metamorphosis, this whole change of its body.
Yeah.
And then it emerges out of that cocoon. What a surprise, right?
Yeah, yeah.
And seeing the world through different eyes. We can be that butterfly.
In a different form, even.
Mm-hmm. Taking on a physical form that it's like, oh, I've got these things. What do they do? You know? Yeah. And at first, they don't do anything.
They have to dry.
They have to dry. They have to get nutrition pumped through the veins in the wings. So we're like that. You know, when we emerge into a new way of being, maybe there's a change that we go through. Maybe we have an experience and we're changed from it. Sometimes we are changed physically. Mm-hmm. And then it's like, oh, how can I use this newness? What do I do with it? I've never thought about the butterfly thinking, oh, I can fly now. because it really doesn't know.
Right. That's, to me, it's so amazing that uh, the animals just know what to do.
Hmm. And even baby birds. I've been watching this webcam. I've seen videos of these two little eaglets that were just born, and they're so tiny, and birds are really ugly when they're first born. They really are. There's no other way to put it.
Yeah.
They're beautiful in their ugliness, but they're going to grow to be, hopefully, they're going to grow to be this magnificent bird that's big with the wings spread out and flying so graciously in the sky. But in that state of that little bitty thing that's just like so tiny, I'm sure it doesn't think, oh, one day I'm going to be flying over these
Mm-hmm.
mountains. It's just staying in the moment. So if we stay in the moment when we go through our changes, then anything is possible,
Mm-hmm.
right? Anything is possible. Don't discount things just because it might sound like I can't do that. That's just too hard, or it takes too much effort, right? I've said that before in the past. That would just take too much effort to do that. And even when I heard my message to go out on this Peace on Earth tour, I'm thinking, how am I going to do that?
Yeah.
Right? We always go to that trying to figure it out stage.
It's the security of uh, having it figured out, you know,
Hmm. Right. Having a plan.
having a
Make a
plan,
plan, Stan.
knowing where you are.
But what is it? Some people say, I made a plan and God laughed.
Oh, yeah.
I love that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that happens to me a lot. I think I'm supposed to go a certain direction or go to a state or some place on the earth, and all I hear is laughter. It's like, yeah, we don't think so.
That's your plan.
We're going to take you over here, the opposite direction. Yeah, that actually happened. I can think of many of these instances, but when I was going in Nevada, I thought I was going to Utah. I kept hearing, go to Salt Lake City, go to Salt Lake City. I'm thinking, all right, I'll go to Salt Lake City. I'm driving up the road, and this sign just kind of reached out and grabbed me. And I'm thinking, oh, this sounds interesting. Kept going, kept hearing the words, Valley of Fire. That's what the sign had said. And I'm thinking, no, I'm going to Utah. I kept driving, kept driving. I think I drove for about 45 minutes. And this message just kept hitting and kept hitting. It's like, turn around. I'm going, but I won't make it to where I'm going if I turn around. Turn around. And it was one of the most beautiful experiences that I've had on this journey.
Oh.
I went back. I drove in there. I had no idea what it was. I drove in where the sign was, and I was there for a week. The angels kept me in there in solitude, pretty much, because you don't have service back in there. So it was a shutdown of all electronics, computer, the phone, everything. And it was an absolutely amazing experience. So sometimes we think we know,
Mm-hmm.
and then we find out. It's like, if we listen, then we will hear more clearly.
Get a little nudge or a big nudge.
Right. Suzanne says, I don't know how I would have lived through the pandemic without you all. Mm. The angels brought us together. It was divinely orchestrated.
Uh-huh. I think so.
I have no doubt about that. That everything fell into perfection the way it was supposed to be. Oh, Brookie, thank you for choosing that last page. What a beautiful message that was. And let's see if you want to put your prayer requests in, we're going to do that and start to get on with our day. Mama Hana Bear's here. Good morning, Kathleen. So glad that you're here. And anybody else? Kathy, that's why you are so important to us, Teri. You are a mentor, guiding us and teaching us along our peaceful, loving journey. Thank you for those words. I just do what Spirit tells me to do. So you're really being guided by the angels. I am just the conduit. Kathy says, yes, that message says what I have been saying on how our spiritual family leans on each other and helps each other keep the faith, and then we can share this with others. It's that ripple.
It is. It is.
And we can create a ripple either way. If we're spewing out negativity, then
Yeah.
we're going to affect those people around us.
Right. Right.
I used to think, Linda, what does it matter what I say? What does it matter how I feel or what I think? It's just me, right? It's just me. I'm going to do what I'm going to do. And then I found out, if I'm talking in a negative way, my person next to me is going to be affected by that.
Yeah, either accept it or the person, or worry, put effort into letting go of it. So, but it's affecting the person.
It always affects other people or animals, even. Our attitude, our animals really respond to our energy. All right, so let's get to our prayer time so we can get on with our day. I've got traveling to do today, so I'd appreciate travel prayers for me. It's not a lot of travel. It's a little under 2 hours, but I will be at the place I'm going to be at for the next 3 weeks. So I would appreciate those prayers. And Deirdre, thank you so much for our daily prayers for all humans, for Gaia and all who live on her back, for world peace, attention to human trafficking, support for all families living with addiction, safe travel prayers, and prayers for our United States. Absolutely. And prayers for anywhere in the world where there's turmoil and conflict and fighting and wars going on. I've asked the angels, I ask for one thing, to let me see peace on earth in my lifetime. And I don't know how much longer I'll be here. I've been here for a while now, but I've just asked, can I please see that happening in my lifetime? That would make me complete to see that. And Lillian, prayers for your family. And she's asking prayers for all of our families and all in need around the world. And for me and for Linda.
Thank you.
To be safe and healthy, and further for peace on earth, and there will be heaven on earth. Oh, absolutely. I saw Brandy, I think. Oh, that's right, Suzanne, you remembered the Battle of the Flies. I learned such a huge lesson at Valley of Fire, and the flies brought me a lesson. And if y'all don't know that story, that's for another day.
You gotta come back.
Yes. So, Brandy, I can't pull it up right now. I don't see it, but I know you always ask for prayers for those touched by dementia and their families, and those that are touched by suicide that has happened in your life with family members or loved ones. All right, so Noel and Bob. Let me see peace on earth in my lifetime. Absolutely. Hi, Noel and Bob. I miss you all. Hi, Magi. My little girl. I really do miss her when I'm not there with her. Okay, so let's do our prayers. And if there's anybody that's on your mind, on your heart, that you want to lift up, type it in the comments. And if you want us to put them on our prayer list, we have a beautiful prayer list, and we will definitely add them in and remember them every day. All right, so breathe in. Breathe into your heart. And if you can close your eyes, remember earlier we were talking about how when you close your eyes, you can be anywhere you want to be. You can see anything you want to see. Just call it up in your mind. Let's call in peace. Where I see peace a lot of times is in sunrises. So if you close your eyes, envision, let's go to the ocean. I love the ocean. So envision you're standing at the beach, at the ocean. The sun hasn't quite risen above that horizon yet. So as you look out, maybe there's a little cloud, not a big one, but just a little cloud hanging out, waiting for the sun. And as that sun starts to peek up above the horizon, that little cloud starts changing, and it changes color just from the energy of the sun. And just stand and watch this moment, a moment in time that takes your breath away, and feel that energy of peace. See what that feels like to you, just to watch God's magnificence opening up right before your eyes. Now hold that energy in your heart. Let it go throughout your whole body. If you're really good at envisioning, you can feel the sun on your face. Your eyes might squint a little bit at the brightness of that sun coming up. But just enjoy that moment. If we could all do that, everyone on the whole world, if we could just be still for a moment and feel that peace, enjoy that beauty, enjoy being, it would be a different world. It would be a world filled with wanting more of that. Can I have more of that, please? Can I have the moments where everything is working perfectly and everything is just beautiful? We can have that. When we close our eyes, we can have anything we want. Let's have peace on this earth. Let's have peace in our hearts, peace in our homes, peace in our lives in every given moment. And let's give gratitude. So grateful to God for the beauty of the earth, grateful for this family, grateful for every being that walks on Gaia's back and all the animals. And let's lift up our prayers. Anything that's on your heart, any burden that you may be carrying or a loved one is dealing with, let's lift those up, as our Marietta says, up, up, up to a higher plane. And then my dear friend Sharon, who's in spirit, says, yes, and let's go higher yet. Let's go right to the divine, asking that all of our prayers are seen, heard, and answered for the best and highest good of all. And thank you. Thank you to God. Thank you to Christ. Thank you, Divine Mother. Thank you, angels. Thank you to our loved ones in spirit who are guiding us. Thank you to each one in this family for your love, for loving on each other always, holding each other in high regard. And let's do that now, as we all say, and so it is.
Yes.
Amen. Let's love on each other. Oh, thank you, Suzanne, for remembering our Auntie Jean. I know she's doing so much better, but she's not with us this morning. So you lift her up in prayer. And Kathleen asking for prayers for her doggy friend Otis. He got through the surgery. They didn't see any evidence of cancer, and he came home yesterday. Oh, awesome. Thank you for bringing him to us to pray for. And Brandy's going to get on with her move. Thank you, Brandy, for coming in for a moment to be with us today. Actually, you were here for quite a bit of the show. So we wish you very much luck with the rest of that move. And let's hear from our friend Leo. I love this song. Do you love this song?
Mm-hmm.
It's a great song and great energy to the song to move by. So we've got a little dance that Leo actually created the dance to go with AAA.
Yeah.
That happened when we were in the Keys with Marietta and Ed, and we had gone on a peace walk. And then at the end of the peace walk, we did Accept the Line Allow, and Leo taught us the moves of how to do that. So Charlie starts us out. Thank you. I love you all. Right back at ya. Leanne. Suzanne. Okay, Suzanne, I will add Warner to our prayer list. Do that after the show. Catherine Kovacs. Good morning, Catherine. And look who's here. Linda's here.
Hi.
No, thank you. I love you. You know, we have been saying this phrase, thank you, I love you, from the very first show. And every show after, we make sure that at the end of the day, at the end of the show, we appreciate each other and we shine that love out to each other. It's our own little tradition. Thank you, Kathleen. Erica, I hope you're doing well. Miss you, my friend. Morning Cuppa full of joy every day. Just start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning Cuppa full of joy. I've got my sound turned down so low. Thank you, I love you, namaste. Morning Cuppa full of joy every day. Just start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning Cuppa full of joy with all the oh, thank you, Kathy. Yes, we send lots of healing love to our Auntie Jean. I know she didn't get any sleep while she was in the hospital. It's not the place to sleep. Okay, I think we're doing the dance. Ready? Just simply accept, align, allow. AAA, y'all. You better believe that our next get together, we're going to be doing that a lot. And hi, little Max. Is Max doing the accept, align, allow dance? Yes, Lillian. I am right here on Linda's couch. And I've had a beautiful time for the last few days visiting with her. Oh, now it's still working. Hello? All right, we're coming to the end of the song. You're ready. Ready? Ready. Woo! Thank you to everyone who came in this morning. I love you so much. I love you, Linda.
Thank you. I love you too.
It has been beautiful to be here with my friend. And now I must take my leave. That's the nature of what I do. I'm in there and then I'm gone, but not fully gone.
And you come back.
Oh, Max is not doing it yet, but he has his own dance moves. I'm sure he does. Oh, all right. So we're going to get out of here. Linda, any last words? Well, not your last words, but last words for today.
Gee, I didn't think that. Just have a wonderful day. And I'm not just saying a sentence. Make it your own.
Linda's one of the most authentic people I know. And so when she says that, it's coming from her heart.
Yes.
Thank you. You're beautiful. You're amazing. You're magnificent. Now go out and be so. And
strut yourself.
Share a smile. Show somebody your magnificence, because Marietta says that a smile means spirit magnifies incredible loving energy.
Like that smile I shared with a young man the other day.
Yeah. Do you want to share that?
I was in bumper-to-bumper traffic, and I looked over, and there was a young man, and he looked so special to me. So I had all of a sudden a big grin, and he like blinked and had this huge grin, like we've known each other for years. And it was just such a warm feeling that a complete stranger can make you happy.
Yeah. He was a kindred soul.
He was. It was.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, where have you been?
Yeah. And carpe diem. That's
Yep.
right, Suzanne. Seize the day, seize the time, and just be. Don't have to focus on what you're going to project into the future. Just be and enjoy
Yep.
the moment. Enjoy the sunrises and the sunsets and whatever else you want to do when you close your eyes. That's right, Marietta. Smile. We all remember what you taught us about it and everything that you teach us. Thank you. Marietta is such a great teacher.
Mm-hmm.
And Kathleen says, that's beautiful, Linda.
Oh,
And Suzanne loves that. Yeah, we can affect people. Don't even have to say a word, right?
And it was so instantaneous. I wasn't thinking it or getting ready, or just looked at him, and we both kind of blinked, like, oh. It, like Teri said, somebody recognized you.
Mm-hmm.
You made you feel important for a second, but it lasts a long time. I still think about it.
Yeah. And when she shared it with me, I smiled. I'm like, that is so awesome. All right. This time we're really out of here. So namaste, y'all. Have a beautiful day. I love you. Bye now.